So with that said, remember, if y'all want any tunes going, feel free to get those going in the background. And let's go ahead and get started with a little warm up here. And so what I want you to do is we're going to do our quarter squat, ankle, hip cradle, kind of knee and ankle pull, call these hip cradles. So quarter squat, grab that hip and knee, stand up with it, squeeze the glute at the top, working a little bit of balance here as well. So if you're feeling a little off balance and off kilter today, you can just use one hand and get near a wall or a chair or something. That'll help you kind of maintain that balance as you're doing this. But it's always a good little test on the balance to not use any assistance if you can help it. We're going to go about 5 pulls on each side. Don't feel like you need to count. Let's do about 1 more. Good. Then next, we're going to go inchworms. So knees are straight. Walk those hands out. Give me the push-up down here because we're going to end up doing some push-ups real soon. And then walk your feet back towards your hands using just your ankles. Good. Step it up. Turn it around. Same thing going this way. The knees are straight. Walk it out. Give me the push-up. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your core tight. Walk those feet back towards your hands. As high up as you can. And then bend them if you need to. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, except we're going opposite. We're going to go hands back to our feet. So bend over at the waist. Walk it out. Give me another push-up. You need to go from the knees too. You can do that. And then come back up and walk your hands back to your feet. Try to keep your knees as straight as you can, but if you need to bend them at the end to squat it back up, that's definitely fine. 1 more. Hinge it down. Walk it out. Push up. Hands back to feet. Nicely done. All right, y'all. Next one, we're going to do our lateral lunge with overhead hold. So give me arms overhead in that Y hold, thumbs up. We're going to step it out, bring it down, and then step it back up. Step it over, same thing on the other side. So we're alternating sides here. Make sure that toe is pointed forwards on that foot when you step it out. Sink those hips back like you're sitting in a chair. We're going to go 5 on each side. So if you're with me, this is 3. Good. 2 more. I know those shoulders are getting tired. Keep them overhead if you can. Good. Last one on each side. Excellent. Whew. That got a little bit of burn in the legs and the upper body. So shake everything out. We're gonna do 1 or 2 more warm-up exercises. Second to last one, we're gonna do our quad pull with overhead reach. So remember with overhead reach, we're aiming to kind of stretch out the quad, but also activate the core. So what I want you to do is when you reach overhead, when you pull and reach overhead, I want you to focus on keeping your belly tight like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. So then I'm going to pull and push, making sure I'm not arching. Switch sides. Same thing on this side. So grab that ankle, another good balance one. If you need to, get near the wall first before you do your tight core and reach overhead. We're going to go 5 here as well. I've got 3 so far. Do your best to keep your knee pulled towards the midline of your body. Woo. Catch that balance. Let's go 1 more. Last one. Good. And then the last thing we're doing is good old jumping jacks. We're going to actually do a variation on these in the very first movement that we're going to do, but I'll go over that in just a second. So let's go 30 seconds of jumping jacks going in 3, 2, 1, Go. Nice, I'll stay with it. And time. All right, shake it out, grab a little bit of water. And then let's start going over what we're gonna be doing today. So we're gonna be doing intervals of, we're gonna start with 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And basically the way it works is we're gonna do round 1 with that 30 on, 15 off. Then we're gonna do round 2 with 45 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So a little bit longer work interval, a little bit longer rest interval. We're still gonna be, you know, the work to rest ratio is gonna go down just a bit for that round 1 to round 2. And then basically we're gonna seesaw with that. So we're gonna go round 1, 30, 15, round 2, 45, 20, 45 on, 20 off. Then we're gonna go back down, so seesaw with it, 30 and 15, and then we're gonna finish with the 45 and 20. So hopefully that makes sense. Basically, we've got 4 groupings of exercises. Each grouping has 2 exercises. The first one is more of a cardio-based exercise, so that's gonna be more fast-paced. And then the second exercise is gonna be more strength-based, so that's gonna be done a little bit more slowly. So with that said, let's go ahead and go over group 1. So we're gonna go front jack. So I told you we were doing a variation on a jumping jack. So feet are gonna hop out wide like a jumping jack, but instead of going here, we're going hands overlapping. Doesn't really matter which one's overlapping the other. And then we're raising up overhead. And again, keep your belly tight. I don't want you to be jumping out and then like letting your rib cage flare out towards the wall in front of you. So keep that nice and tight. But we're gonna be here. Okay, so as the feet come together, the arms go overhead. Okay, so that's our front jack. If you need to, you can spread your hands just a little bit if that's giving you any pain in your shoulders. And then our strength move is going to be down on the floor, and we are going push up to T rotation. So notice my feet kind of stay in the same spot, but they do rotate. So I'm on the inside of one foot, I'm on the outside of the other. I'm gonna hold this T just for a second or two, and then same thing on the other side. This can also be done from the knees. So squeeze your glutes, and then you're gonna swing those legs out. So we're working a little bit of shoulder stability here, as well as some of that core as we rotate. So that's our first movement. And then I will go over the group 2, group 3, and group 4 when we get to them. So with that, let's go ahead and get going. So we've got our first section of 30 on, 15 off, going 3, 2, 1, front jacks, go. So 30 seconds here, 15 seconds off, and then we'll go to our push up to T. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good. All right, y'all bring it down. We got our push up to T. 30 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze your glutes, keep your core tight. Give me that push up, give me that rotation to the T. Bring it back down. Same thing on the other side. Remember, this can be done from the knees as well. We're halfway. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, pop it back up to standing. Group 2, we got lateral scissor hops. And then we've got a curtsy lunge to a lateral leg lift. We're going to switch halfway. So 3, 2, 1. Give me those scissor hops. Try to keep opposite arm and leg moving at the same time. Then we're just staying on the balls of the feet as we scissor hop it back and forth. Or I should say side to side. All right, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, shake it out real quick. Now pick a side to start with. We're gonna step it behind for the curtsy lunge, and then we're gonna kick it out. 3, 2, 1, go. Step it behind, kick it out. Feet together, step it behind, kick it out. Notice I pull that toe towards me when I do that lateral leg lift. All right, y'all. Switch legs. Same thing on the other side. So stepping it behind, keeping my chest up, doing a little bit of balance there to kick it out. 3, 2, 1, time. Good, all right. Group 3, we're doing a half burpee to a 180 jump. So step it out if you need to, and then we're gonna do the same thing going the other way. So if you hop to the left the first time, hop to the right the second time, then our strength move is gonna be a side plank, and we're going to bring the elbow down towards the floor. This can be done from the knees as well. So bend the knees if you need to, rotate. We call these grave diggers, side plank grave diggers. So take that elbow, dip it down into the floor, push a little bit into it, and then come back out. So those are our 2 moves for group 3. We're going in 3, 2, 1 with the half burpee, go. Half burpee, 180 hop. Remember, step it out if you need to, step it back in. Give me a little bit of that 180 hop. 10 seconds to go here. Three, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, side plank. We're gonna switch halfway with this one too. So 15 seconds on each side. So I'll tell you when to switch. 3, 2, 1. Hand behind the ear. Rotate down. Dig that elbow into the floor. All right, switch. Same thing on the other side. Couple more seconds here, y'all. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we got one more group. We're going 4 high knees for the cardio. On each side, 4 butt kickers. Then our strength move is gonna be a glute bridge from the floor with a row. So you're gonna bridge it up, push through the heels, keep your belly tight, then drive the floor away from you with your elbows. Notice my elbows are about 60 degrees away from my body. They're not out wide, but they're not also super close. Make a fist, drive to the floor. If you want to make that one harder, you could do a single leg glute bridge, then floor row, then switch. So you've got an option there to make it harder if you'd like. But let's go ahead, stand it up. We got our 4 high knees to 4 butt kickers going in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 on each side. Same thing for the butt kickers. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good. All right, y'all, bring it down to the floor. We got our glute bridge to floor row. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Glute bridge, then floor row. Remember, make a fist with those hands. Drive through your heels for the glute bridge. Drive through your elbows for that row. Kind of a 1-second pause in each position. And we got 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, we got a full minute and 15 to rest. So I know those came at you quick. Get your bearings about you. Grab some water if you need it. We got a full 60 seconds starting now. And so now that we've gone through those all once, you know what you're up against. Now we're going up the interval seesaw. So we're going 45 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So be ready for me to call out the next thing that we're doing. We're going back to group 1. So we're doing those front jacks. So we're here to that push up to the T. Here, rotating or alternating sides. All right, yeah, we got about 10 seconds to go. I'm gonna move my mat out of the way for this one. So we got our front jacks going in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep that belly tight. We got a full 45 seconds to be here. If you need to and you want to go a little lower impact, lower intensity, you can step it out. We still got 20 seconds to go here. So do what you need to do to keep moving. Ten to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're doing our push up to T. We got 20 seconds to rest now in between these. Ooh, so slow that breathing down. All right, let's get in position. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, our cardio exercise should be done quickly or fast paced. And then this strength exercise, I want you taking your time. Stay with y'all. 20 seconds to go here. Screw those hands in the floor when you do your push-up. Keep your belly tight. Glutes are squeezed. 3, 2, 1, and time. Good job, y'all. All right, group 2. We've got our lateral scissor hops. So sideways scissor hops. Remember, opposite arm and leg. And then we'll do our curtsy to lateral leg lift. And we'll switch halfway. So listen for my call out on that. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, drive opposite arm up as the leg comes forward. Remember, if you need to slow this down, we can do just kind of stepping. Well, let me actually get right. Stepping ones, right, for a little bit lower impact where we're still moving. Stay with it. Goal here is just to get the heart rate up. So do what you got to do to keep it moving. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, now we're moving to our curtsy lunge to lateral leg lift. And that'll be it for group 2. on this higher interval. So we pick a leg to start with. We're stepping it behind for the curtsy. 3, 2, 1, go. So curtsy, kick that leg out. And then stay on the same side. Sorry, I almost tried to switch. Keep that body kind of in line with the midline. And then switch sides. Same thing on this side. Step it, and then kick it out. So really grab that floor with your foot to help you balance. Pull that toe towards you when you go to do this leg lift. Give me about one more. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, now group 3, we got our half burpee to 180 jump, and then our side plank grave digger, where we're digging that elbow into the floor. All right, y'all, half burpee, 180 jumps. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick it out, kick it back in, hop it around. And remember, we're switching direction on the turn so we don't get ourselves too dizzy. My goal is to get your heart rate up, not to get you so dizzy you can't stand up. All right, y'all, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. I don't know if switching direction necessarily helps a lot with the dizziness, but feels like it does just a little bit. All right, y'all, let's get in side plank. And we're doing our grave diggers. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Rotate it down. Push that elbow into the floor for a second, and then swing it back up. Keep your hips up here, squeeze your glutes. Keep your core tight, like someone's gonna punch you in the stomach. And then get ready to switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Stay with you. I know you're breathing heavy. We're almost done. We just got one more grouping after this one, and then we'll get a full minute to rest. And then we'll be going back down to the shorter intervals. All right, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job. All right, y'all. Last grouping here. We got our 4 high knees, 4 butt kickers on each leg, and then we're doing our glute bridge to floor row. Then we get a full minute to rest. 3, 2, 1. 4 high knees on each side, and then 4 butt kickers on each side. Again, pump those arms. Good, stay with it, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! Slow that breathing down. Bring it down to the floor. We got floor row, or we got glute bridge and floor row. 3, 2, 1, go. Drive through the heels, bridge it up. Come back down, then give me the elbows into the floor. Remember to make fists so that we can kind of radiate some of that energy into our back muscles to help us lift our back up. And remember, if you need a little bit of help from your abs to kind of do like a little sit up and help your back really get the torso up, That's fine. All right, 10 seconds to go here. Three, two, one, time. Good job, y'all. All right, we got a minute and 15 to rest and recover. So grab some water. Slow that breathing down. And maybe the better order for that would be slow your breathing down, then grab some water. Because if we're out of breath, it's going to be hard to drink any water. And we got about just under 1 minute to go before we go back through the same sequence. And this time we're going back down to the 30 on, 15 seconds off. So the intervals aren't going to be lasting quite as long. And then we'll just do a fourth and final round of that hard 45 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And then that'll be it. So we're a full halfway through the workout. Y'all are doing great. Focus on your technique, especially on those the second exercise of each group where it's that strength exercise. I want you to really focus on, keeping your core tight and all the different cues I'm giving you when we're in those. All right. Group number 1, 3, 2, front jacks, 1, go. Good, halfway, y'all. The wall got in my way. Remember, you can spread those arms out a little bit if you want. Time. Nice, y'all. All right, push up the T. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Screw those hands in the floor. Squeeze your glutes, keep your core tight, even if you're from your knees. Then rotate it around. Give me that good solid push-up. Stay with it. Time. Good job, y'all. All right, pop it up. And we got group 2. We got our lateral scissor hops. 3, 2, 1, go. Use that space you have. If it's small, then just keep it within that space. Just give me as many side to side little scissor hops as you can. 10 seconds to go here. Remember, you can step these out as well. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, now we got our curtsy lunge to lateral leg lift. So we're stepping it behind and then we're kicking it out. We're lifting it out. All right, pick a leg to start on. 3, 2, 1, go. Curtsy, woo, leg lift. Curtsy, leg lift. Really grab that ground with your foot of that down leg. Switch sides. Hopefully we can get the same amount on each leg. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, that was group 2. Now group 3, we get our half burpee to 180 jump, and then our side plank grave diggers. 3, 2, 1, go. Half burpee, hop it around. Remember when you hop out for that half burpee, try not to let your hips drop. So I don't want to see this. Keep your core tight. Halfway, y'all. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, side plank grave digger. So pick a side to start with. Hand behind the ear. 3, 2, 1, go. I know those half burpees get you really out of breath, so focus on slowing your breathing down here. Big inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth, and then switch sides. Three, 2, 1, time. Woo. Good job, y'all. All right, quick turnaround. We got group 4, which is our 4 high knees, 4 butt kickers. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. 4 on each side, getting those knees up as high as we can. And then getting those heels to the butt, 4 on each side. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, bring it down to the floor. We got 30 seconds of this. Glute bridge to floor row. And then we'll get a full minute 15 to rest and recover before we go through one more time of this. And go. Bridge it up. Then make a fist. Drive those elbows into the floor. Keep your belly tight throughout this whole movement. Almost there, y'all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Nicely done. All right, y'all, grab a little bit of water or catch your breath first. And all we got left is one more round. So we got a full 60 seconds to recover here. Y'all are doing great. You made it through 3 rounds of this. All you got to do is survive one more round. And then we will be done. All right, y'all, 30 more seconds. Remember, really focus on your form for these strength movements. So that's the push up to the T, the curtsy lunge to leg lift, the side plank movement, and then those glute bridges to rows. But before we get to all 4 of those, let's get to the first one. So coming back around to group 1, we've got our front jacks and then our push up to T, alternating sides. And we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, y'all, last round. It's gonna feel like the hardest because we're going for 45 on, 20 off. Do your best to push yourself all the way through this last round. Stay with it, y'all. 20 seconds to go here. Ten seconds. I know you're tired. Stay with it. Whew. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, shake it out real quick. Bring it down to the floor. We got our last round of push up to T. Take those hands, screw them into the floor. 3, 2, 1, go. Push up, rotate it over for the T. Same thing on the other side. Keep those glutes squeezed. Keep your abs nice and tight. 15 seconds to go here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! I don't know about y'all. I don't think I have one more of those left in me. All right, y'all. Scissor, our lateral scissor hops. And we're pairing those with our curtsy lunge to leg lift. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, last round of everything. Finish strong here. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Woo. All right, y'all. Curtsy lunge to lateral leg lift or side leg lift. Last round of these. Pick a leg to start with. 3, 2, 1, go. Step it behind. Kick that leg out. You need a tap in between. Whew. Feel free to do that. I know my balance isn't feeling too strong this far in. All right, switch sides. Whew. Almost there, y'all. Stay with it. 10 to go. And 3, 2, 1, time. All right, that's 2 down, 2 to go. Saving the best for almost last. Half burpee 180s. Remember, step it out if you need to, y'all. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can step it out, step it back in, stand it up, and hop around. But if you want to challenge yourself, try to hop in and out. $20 to go. $10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Slow that breathing down. Go ahead and bring it down to the floor. We got our last round of side plank grave diggers. Pick a side to start on. 3, 2, 1, go. So go slow here. Slow that breathing down. Remember, go from the knees if you need to. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. Keep your core as tight as you can. Remember, you can go from the knees. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, y'all, pop it up to standing. This is it. Last grouping, we got our 4 high knees to 4 butt kickers. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, y'all, this is it. Finish strong. Get those knees up as high as you can. 15 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! All right, y'all, bring it down. Slow that breathing down. This is it. 45 seconds of glute bridge to row, and we are done. 3, 2, 1, go. Bridge it up. Then drive those elbows into the floor. Make sure you're keeping your belly tight and you're pushing through your heels to bring that butt up off the floor. We got 20 seconds to go here. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice work, y'all. All right, let's stay down here. Let's spread the legs wide, do a pancake stretch. And then reach for the center. Pull those toes in towards you. So we'll get a nice hamstring stretch here. And then if you're like me and you're still out of breath, slow that breathing down. So big inhales through the nose, big exhales through the mouth. And remember, that's called diaphragmatic breathing. So we're really breathing into our diaphragm. That really helps to slow our heart rate down. And then it's important that you're doing your best to make your exhale longer than your inhale. All right, give me another inhale. On the exhale, I want you to reach for your right toe. You don't have to touch the toe. You can just reach for it. If you can reach it though, go for it. And then continue that deep breathing. All right, give me one more big inhale. On the exhale, reach for the left toe. All right, then come on up, cross the leg over, and then hug it in towards your chest. If you can kind of rotate with it. We'll stand up and just do 1 or 2 more stretches to finish after we get this other leg done. So go ahead, bring that one out, bring the other one in. Really good work today, y'all. This was a really tough one. We had a whole lot of work. We didn't have a whole lot of rest, and we went through those groupings 4 times. So there was no shortage of practice with those 8 different exercises we did today. All right, stand it up. We'll do quad stretch. So grab the ankle, pull it in, push your hip forward, squeeze that glute. Continue that deep breathing. Release that one. Pull the other one up. And then we'll just finish with a chest stretch. And that'll be it for today. All right, release that one. Clasp those hands behind your back and push down for that chest stretch. And then you can bring the arms up too if you want to feel it a little more. And then give me a forward fold. And then let those hands just collapse towards the floor. You don't have to clap like I did. Just let them dangle. And then slowly work your way up to standing. And then that is it. Thanks so much for coming today, y'all. Great work.